Howdy traders, and good morning. A fantastic day here in Florida. Beautiful Friday. Looking forward to the weekend. Hope everyone had a fantastic Valentine's Day celebrating with your loved ones. Let's go ahead and take a look at the markets. We said they're going to look at the Euro US dollar. So let's go ahead and dig into this. My name is Gary Fickard, Director of Trading Euro Market Traders. And this is how the Euro US dollar is set up and why I'm thinking there's going to be a rally in the Euro US dollar in next week. I actually expected a bit of a rally this week. Looks like there's a bit of delay, and I'm going to explain to you why. And so traders, it's important for you to understand. We are going to pay attention to the market setups, but also to understand that the markets aren't going to move on our own time, right? Or at least on our time. The markets are going to move on its own time. So we got to be a little bit patient with the markets as we look at the setups. Now here is the dollar index chart. You may be thinking, now how's this going to affect? Well, you see, we're trading against the Euro US dollar, so we need to take a look and see how dollar index is setting up and why we're expecting dollar index to fall and how that could affect the Euro US dollar. Well, firstly, right off the bat, you can see right here, we have a beautiful five-wave structure going south. This is the reason why we had this rally going up. Now this means that we're in a correction move on the dollar index. But we've come to a point where there's a lot of resistance here in this crown pattern. Notice right here, this is the left tip of the crown. This is the right tip right here, and then clearly this will be the center tip right there. So we have a beautiful crown setup right here. Now, the market has gone ahead and created the first downward swing. This is what I call a wave one, which means that we're now looking for the market to continue its move to the downside to complete this inside wave structure that is bearish. Now, let's take a look and see how the Euro US dollar has been affected by this move. And does it line up? I think it's important that we see that the structure will line up as well. Well, if you take a look here, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit closer up here, take a look at the same sort of pattern we're seeing here. We're also seeing the market creating this five-wave structure, right? 1, 2, and it actually completed 3 right down here. Oops, there it is. Then we had an irregular flat right here, and then it completed its 5th wave down here. So we're at the 5th wave. So because we're at the 5th wave, we see a lot of support here, and now we're expecting the market to go ahead and rally. Now, if you look at the weekly candle right here, you're probably saying, well, big dog, are you crazy? This thing is going further south. Well, you see, I'm always dependent on how patterns are setting up, right? And the patterns are really going to give me an indication of whether or not we're going to continue to rally, continue to dip or rally. Now, I'm seeing this on the lower time frame. I'm going to go down to, actually, let's go ahead and pop open the graphics that I have right here. Here you can see the swing setups that I've mentioned. Here is wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. This is wave 4 right here. Price moves down to wave 5, and now we're expecting price to move back up again. In fact, we're looking for price to move up to 118.25. Go ahead and write that down. 118.25. That's what I'm expecting the market to do. So when can it start moving? Well, I'm going to go back to the dollar index right here. I'm going to show you something on the dollar index that is really interesting, and it's in the form of a pattern. Check this out. If I go ahead and show patterns on this, all right, take a look right here, and I'm going to move down to a 4-hour time frame. And oh, hang on, wait a minute. I want to pop this open to daily, my bad. I want to go to a daily time frame right here on the dollar index. Now say hello to my little friend. Here it is. Here it's called a X crab or a cipher pattern that's setting up right here. Now what are these patterns? These patterns are bearish patterns. All right. At least it's indicating that we're looking for a bearish correction. Now take a look here. This is the daily time frame. We've had a bit of bearish candles up here at the top. Nothing in the form of a candlestick formation. But we've seen the market testing this level of resistance, now looking to sell off south. If you don't know patterns, if you don't understand patterns, you seriously have to get involved in my trading room, because we talk about these patterns every single day of our sessions, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. In fact, if we take a look at how we traded this last month, we got still 2 weeks left. We're close to 4% up on just patterns, how we trade in patterns. And that is just one of the strategies that we focus on. So patterns are really cool, and it makes us understand exactly what the markets are doing at all times, especially when we get in, or at least when we're looking for some sort of correction move in the market. So here we are. Dollar index says in the 4 hour, at least, on the daily, that we're looking for a downside move, all right, a bearish downside move. So that's confirming that resistance is holding. We're looking for a weaker move on dollar. Now, if I go down to a 4 hour time frame, and I'll go ahead and just take the technical analysis off the chart, and I'll look at this right here. Check this out. If the market breaks down below this level of support, all right, it's going down south in that deep retracement. In fact, traders, if we start seeing a break of this support level right here, it's over Johnny for the dollar, meaning that it's heading south. All right, we'll see a bearish move. Now, if that's going to happen, if dollar index falls, guess what? Euro US dollar is going to rally. And that's why we're expecting this Euro US dollar rally. And I'm going to go to that chart right now, Euro USD. And let's go take a look and see what's going on with this chart. All right, well, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and put in our technical analysis. Check this out. Another pattern here on the 4 hour time frame. This pattern is an X back pattern. And if you take a look at this setup right here, same things happening right here. You can see we have what we call a falling wedge. If this breaks out to the upside right here, it's on its way up to at least 1.15, and then it's going to move up to the 118 level that we spoke about when we looked at the daily time frame. So we're looking for a breakout of this level right here. Now, what confirms that yes, we got support here? Remember, we had that swing, wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We got a lot of support here. We have a falling wedge here. Everything's indicating that once we break through this level of resistance, it's over Johnny. All right, for the Euro US dollar, in the sense that we're going to see more rally than we're going to see bearish movement on this pair. Listen here, I'm excited about the Euro US dollar. In fact, I got positions holding right now, long positions holding on the Euro US dollar, looking for this to rally up to at least 115 and then on its way up to 118. If you're looking for a short-term target, I can go ahead and show you what a short-term target would look like by looking at these pivot points. Check this out. Here I'm going to show you pivot points, and here is a pivot point sitting at 1365. If you're looking for a short-term target, 1365 will be a short-term target as the market goes ahead and hits that level. In fact, traders, to be honest with you, I'm more interested in getting out over here at 1365. And if the market gets to this level and we see very strong indication on the larger time frame, I may end up holding it to 115, 118. But if we hold at 1365, then what that means is we may end up seeing a dip first down to around about 1200, and then we'll start seeing 1500 and 1800 come to play. Now, if you want to get the details, make sure you join my trading room on a Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. If you're not sure what that's about, contact your account rep, and they'll get you in touch and they'll hook you up with my trading room, so you can go ahead and check out the details when we talk about this Euro US dollar next week. Well, with that being said, traders, have an awesome weekend. This is the FX Big Dog. I'll see you in the next session.